Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat Gill and today I'm going to be doing a random word, or in this case words, prompt challenge. The words I got from the word generator are meeting and list, and I wrote them at the top of the page to hopefully get some inspiration from them. They were actually pretty easy to put together, and the first thing that came to me was this anxious looking businesswoman getting ready to face some serious looking people at a board meeting. So after I finished my initial sketch, I got a new clean piece of paper and I did it again on a bigger scale. The nice thing about a bigger piece of paper is the bigger the illustration, the more details you can fit in, and I think the more detailed you do an illustration, the nicer it looks. So as I'm doing the line art, I'm paying attention to which pencil lines I like, and sometimes I like to just wing it. That wonky finger down there I'm about to do is a result of that. And I just noticed that I forgot to add the bangs from the first sketch. Gilbert, hush. No. But I actually think I like it better without the bangs. So to do both of these sketches, I did a quick Google search and found a few pictures to use as reference. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in this illustration. My businesswoman over there turned out a little more casual than I was intending. So we're just gonna go with this story. So she didn't know she was going to be having this huge business meeting today. And so she got to the office and found out and threw her hair up in a quick bun and just kind of went with what she was wearing and jotted down some quick notes that she wanted to cover in her meeting. And so she's looking super nervous. That's why she's anxious. Not only do the people in there look kind of mean, but she's totally unprepared. So anyways, I decided to paint her skin color. Not really a, I guess, skin colory color. I just got kind of tired of doing, all the usual normal skin tones. So I went with a reddish color. I don't know about you, but when I get nervous or if I'm in uncomfortable situations, I turn really red. I get really red. So she's having one of those moments. She's getting really red and she's just anxious and nervous and like scratching her head like, what on earth am I going to talk about? So as usual, I'm working on, certain sections at a time. And I do this to keep from having bleeding, and I also try to work away from the sections that are wet. And you can see right there I failed at that one. I was adding the blue for the undershirt and I didn't give it time. I was impatient and it bled all into the green undershirt or the green jacket thingy. So I was able to fix it a little bit by getting my brush completely dry and going over it and then adding a little water and trying to lift some of the paint and then going back over it with the original color, and it mostly worked. It just left that little weird ring on her shirt, which, it could be the design of her sweater cardigan jacket thing, and it was totally on purpose, so there. Yeah, and so I matched her pants to her undershirt, and I'm just going in and trying to paint as quickly as possible to keep from any lines appearing or weird water spots like on her jacket. And one thing I really like to do is I like to use as few colors as possible on an illustration so that everything kind of ties in more together And so her eyes were blue, her undershirt were that color of blue, so I went ahead and did her pants that color of blue. And I think really the only two colors that only show up once are her sweater and her hair color. So I did the mean looking people, the mean boss client bored looking people in the background. I did them gray so that they didn't like pop up. They're just kind of like a background, like that's what's going on kind of thing. So they're all gray, and I gave them each ties, and the girl has big pouty lips. She's like, I'm so done with this. And so I did all those red because her skin tone is red, so to kind of color or to tie everything back in again, I used the same red that I did on her skin, just a darker version of it, less watered down. So now I'm adding some shadows and giving everything a little bit of depth over here in the background and making it not look quite so flat. Even though I do like it to look flat, I like some kind of blocky shadowing going on right now anyways. That's my thing right now. It'll change, I'm sure. So just, those few finishing touches and I'm done. So I'm just gonna finish that up. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this painting. I hope you like it. Obviously, I'm growing. My style is growing every day, so it's not perfect, but with practice, maybe it'll get better. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and please feel free to subscribe for more videos like this. And thanks for watching. Bye!